Hello, welcome back.
I'm Shailynn.
And I'm Kelsie. And we are the Modern Mystics.
Yes, we are. We're going to be doing a quick little video about Reiki today. If you haven't heard about Reiki, it is a type of energy healing using your hands. It comes from Japan. We both, I think it was 4 years ago now, took Reiki 1 together.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Time keeps on slipping, man.
Yeah, it goes by fast as you get older.
It does.
Yes.
Especially when you have kids, let me tell you.
That's what people
when you join the mom rank, I'm telling you.
Really?
I have an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old, and the last decade of my life is just, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and then I took level 2 from another practitioner and teacher who does stuff based out of Montana. And I know we're both going to try this summer and fall to get back into it and just keep moving up for the certification. Mm-hmm. We really like it, though, because it's a very accessible and easy thing for people to do for healing for themselves and others. So, for example, we both have worked in like mental health, education, jobs where you work with the community can be a lot for you energetically because you take on so much. Especially if you care like we do, you take on so much of the stress and the emotions because you want to help.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, not so much now. I feel a lot more balanced in my career now, but sometimes there is a hard day and I'll just sit in my car for like 10 minutes in the driveway and do some Reiki on myself. And I even say to myself too while I do it, like, you helped people today, you helped your community. Now you get to go home and relax and take care of you.
Not you combining psychological self-help, like self-care and Reiki.
Yes.
What a combination.
Yes.
I highly suggest it.
And it's nice because just saying that helps me tell okay, I'll be there tomorrow to keep helping them.
Yeah.
But I don't need to be thinking about that while I'm eating dinner with my man or relaxing with our kitty and recharging myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have to take breaks.
Definitely. And it is a quick, easy, nice thing to be able to do on other people too. Mm-hmm. We have done individually with people one-on-one sessions. And then in last month on a cool birthday for one of our friends, we were teaming up and doing like team Reiki on people.
It was powerful.
It was cool. So fun. And a few of the girls after were just like, oh, all right. So it can get you a little, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And we'll do a more in-depth episode later, but I just wanted to show some quick little tips you can do when you're on the run and busy like we all are. Mm-hmm. So you can follow along if you want, or just listen and try later. But most Reiki practitioners start by rubbing their hands together. And you can kind of feel it warm up and activating the energy. And they really believe in just kind of taking a second and grounding. And then I usually, and every Reiki practitioner is different, I usually will kind of slowly start to pull my hands apart, and I can feel the Reiki energy moving. Like I feel cold air flowing in between my hands right now. Some people might feel hot. Some people might not feel anything, but you might feel it like in your gut, just not in your hands.
I feel tingles sometimes.
You feel tingles? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I feel physical sensations sometimes. That's how when I'm doing Reiki on someone, I can tell where, like I feel almost like it's like poking my hand. I can feel like as if there's pressure. Pressure is the best way to put that. That's how I feel it, but everybody feels it differently, and part of the journey of learning Reiki so far, at least that I've found, is learning to understand your body's reactions and what it means to you, because I think everybody's Reiki journey is very different for how they feel the energy, how they some people transmute energy, some people pull out energy. There's just so many different ways you can do Reiki.
Yes, I tend to use a lot more like crystals, and I like to do the Reiki symbols on people. You do more of this breath work. She like pulls it out of them, and then she'll be like and it's incredible. So
we'll show you. We'll go on another field trip after this and show you. She's gonna do some, and I can show you my technique. But I'm not someone I can teach that, but I've not learned it from any like professional, so I don't want to like promote it as like a way when I've just done it very naturally, intuitively, and I don't really know. All I know is it works, and it's worked. So,
and that being said, there are some people. I'm glad you mentioned that. There are some people who are a bit more cautious. I wouldn't say strict, but a bit more cautious of some of the rules that go along with Reiki.
Yeah.
So there's some people, even in the community we're involved with, who believe you have to go and get certified in Reiki to be able to do it
like
on
yourself
and others. Yeah. I necessarily don't believe that, because I think everyone should have access to it. Yes, people should be paid for their services. Mm-hmm. You are supposed to charge for Reiki. It's in the like training curriculum. However, I think charging $1,500 for a class,
it's a little inaccessible.
Level 1, and you haven't even tried it. You don't know if you'll like it.
Yeah.
So I kind of offer Reiki. We do once a month a beautiful women's full moon group, and we'll offer Reiki for free at the end during the sound bath, at our workshops or other things. I basically teach a baby version of level 1, so that the people are still somewhat being initiated into the Reiki, but you know, I'm not technically breaking the rules of the Reiki certificated programs, because I'm not a Reiki master healer yet. So that's kind of my way to navigate that. So,
but I think it's kind of fun that you're not, and that I'm one level even below you, because that means if this is something that you've been interested in doing, then you're going to learn with us.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We want to learn with you.
Yes. And I've met some people and had Reiki treatments from people who have done level 1, and especially from you too, where I'm like, whoa, that was very powerful. Yeah. So I don't necessarily believe you need to go all the way. If you feel called to, of course, do it.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, it isn't accessible at that cost or that.
And the popularity of it has risen that cost, where people, I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly that people should be paid for the energetic work that they're doing, and it should match. But we are not in an economy where people who want to access these things can access something that expensive.
Yeah.
And so I think something that Shailynn and I will always do, no matter how much money we could potentially be making, we will always be offering some kind of class or option for the things that we do that are affordable. Yeah. It doesn't, like, it might be like only 5 spots per month or something, you know, it's like at a certain rate, and, you know, as we grow, like, we need to be able to make money, but we're gonna always make sure that it's accessible financially, because spirituality shouldn't be only accessible to the rich.
No.
That's just insane. Yeah. In fact, people that need it the most are people that are sometimes in, like, economic downturns and, like, financial instability. Sometimes you need to, like, really find some kind of spiritual basis to get through those hard times. Yeah. So, we're so anti-outprice you.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And I feel like it builds a more authentic community too.
Yeah. You know? We don't want just a bunch of rich people. We want people from all walks of life, all cultures, all religions, all whatever. If you want to learn, we want to teach you.
Yeah, so, definitely. Yeah. Yes.
So anyway, let's do some Reiki. Yes. We're going to adjourn to a different space for it, because often when Shailynn does Reiki, the person is laying down.
Yes.
And you're also going to get to see some of her fun other tricks she does. I don't want to say tricks in like a weird way. I just mean like it's a surprise what comes through.
My magic tricks.
Yeah, she's magic out of a hat. That's what I was thinking. Like she's a special person, and she's got a lot of gifts. She's got a lot of gifts.
Kelsie.
So, okay, we're gonna go on a field trip.
Field trip time.
See you in a second. So just kidding. We're gonna do it right here. We're gonna do Reiki right here, because it just made the most sense.
Yeah, it'll be easier for her to turn, so I can do Reiki on the front and the back.
Yes.
Of her.
So what is our intention with this?
Anything
Reiki?
You want to call in maybe this week? It is a Monday.
I would say calling in creative forces and personal power to tackle. I have a lot to do this week, both in my business, personal life, with my family.
Okay.
So I need like the energy and creative force drive to like keep having
that flow.
Yeah, when you own your own business, you have to have this constant creative flow, and I need that to be a little replenished. So
All right,
yeah,
I can do that. Nice.
Okay.
So as I was saying earlier, I kind of, as the Reiki practitioner, will rub my hands together and kind of feel that energy. And while I'm doing that, the person receiving Reiki is going to take a lot of deep breaths and go within. If this is something you struggle with, you could even just kind of like put your gaze down to the, like towards the floor, because I know some people, they don't want to close their eyes, and that's okay. So I'll ask that you do that as I call in the Reiki and the healing. Calling in Kelsie's guides, the creative forces of our earth, that tenacity.
I'm literally seeing a fire in my mind. That is nuts. Please feel free to share what you see too.
Yes,
Shailynn has a
please.
lot of great gifts, so.
You do too. We all do. Please bring her energy, creation, quality time with family. So usually a lot of Reiki people will start on the top of the head. You can touch like I am with Kelsie. There's some people who they aren't comfortable with touch, and that's totally fine. You can do what's called Biosin scanning, which is like a hands-off Reiki. So I could also start by just kind of going down around her aura, seeing what feels good. Yeah, you're a busy bee. A lot of energy on your shoulders, not in a bad way, just busy. And go down, and you kind of just beam Reiki to her outer energy field, which is pretty good. It's not too... Another spot is the ears. Do you listen to music a lot while you're doing your thing?
All the time. I am one of those ADHD people that if there isn't music playing, I might not be finishing the task.
Okay. Yes. I feel that. Ooh, nice. And I know this is kind of a sensitive spot for people too. Most Reiki practitioners are only going to touch up here near your collarbone. They're not going to go below that. But you can also ask the person doing it on you to beam it if you don't want touch. And keep hearing, speak from the heart.
As the person receiving Reiki, you can have different experiences, and I feel sometimes I see things in my mind's eye, and sometimes I'll see colors. And right now I'm feeling a fluttering in my heart as she's working near my throat chakra and in between my throat and my heart right now.
Good. I'm seeing you giggle a lot. Okay, I'll ask you to turn and put your back towards me.
Everybody gets a nice shot of my chicken here.
Oh, yes, as they should. One thing I've recently learned right now I'm kind of learning how to do as a way to reconnect with my heritage and also develop spiritually is how to do Olympia. And one of the teachers I saw did this, and she was kind of getting the energy out of their hair.
Oh, yeah.
Which I haven't seen someone in Reiki do.
I love that. Please combine those things.
Okay.
I love that so much.
So she takes the hair and she'll kind of like get the energy out of it.
I've seen some incredible ASMR channels with that, where they are like doing the cilantro or like some kind of, I can't remember her name, but I'll link it in our comments because I love it.
Yeah, it's usually those herb bundles are like rosemary, rue, mint.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is there some stuff in there?
Not bad, but hair holds so much energy. That was really interesting.
Did you get any pictures?
No, but let me try.
You might get a little bit about my health stuff, because my hair is what I've been battling, some of my health stuff.
No, but there is maybe it's just a really big energy point and I just haven't really noticed before since it's my first time trying it.
My whole scalp is tingling. I love it.
Yeah, so it might look like I'm just touching her shoulders, but Reiki is a flow. My Reiki doesn't deplete when I'm giving it to Kelsie. I'm just helping hers clear those clogs up and clean it up and get it flowing again.
It's going straight out my crown chakra. I can feel it.
So while she's probably feeling a lot in her shoulders and back area, I'm sending just an entire light of energy through her body. And then a nice way you can begin or end and just add a little zhuzh to what you're doing is the Reiki symbols. One of my favorites is chokurei. So you do a 7 and then 3 loops. You can just do this in the air. You can do it while you touch people. And it just kind of cleanses and resets. So Kelsie had a lot of energy on her shoulders. Not necessarily bad. She's just busy balancing being a mom, a wife, having a career, running her business. So I am going to do chokurei on her shoulders. And just kind of send Reiki to all that so it comes to her with ease.
Seeing lilacs, purple.
Oh.
Or is it lavender? Just purple, like those flowers like that. Maybe it's lavender.
I like that. And helps her guides know where to go. The Reiki already knows, but it helps a lot. I feel like you need to take a really deep breath, like a cleansing breath in and release really well. Oh, that feels good. Thank you to Kelsie's guides, ancestors. Thank you, Reiki. Please continue to assist Kelsie this week on her journey.
Thank you.
Yeah. How did it feel?
Very good. Like I said, it was tingling in my head.
Good.
Especially when you're around there. And yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Yeah.
You should totally combine the things you were talking about before. Olympia, I think it was
Yeah.
called. Yeah. We'll definitely do an episode on that as well.
Yes. I have recently found a lot of family ancestry documents and it's like, oh, whoa, like I am from that culture too. So it's been interesting to reconnect. And I know you've had that a lot with Celtic stuff too. Mm-hmm. So we'll definitely talk about our roots and reconnecting through magic as well. But we just wanted to show a little bit of a quick Reiki session you can do that to yourself as well and just place it wherever feels good. Cleanse the day off. Just a really easy thing to integrate in our busy world for your spiritual and psychological well-being. So very feel like mindful thing to do kind of at the end of the day or beginning at any time of the day really, but
and you enter flow state during Reiki, just like meditating, just like dancing. There's so many different ways to go into flow state. And psychologically going into flow state or meditation or anything like that, it's kind of like a shower for your brain. It's kind of a way that I've learned about it in the psychology field, and there's nothing like a shower sometimes.
That's a nice way, like a more literal refresh your brain.
And I'd say Reiki's like a shower for your energy field, because it's there whether you believe it's there or not. It exists. And energy exists. So, this was fun. Thank you. It
really was, and thank you all for joining us. And we'll have more coming. We're so excited. And
so please leave a comment, right? Let us know how you liked this episode, what topics that you would like us to explore. We are very interactive, so we're going to be starting to post on the community page as well and do a poll and see what kind of topics do you most want to see. We, as of right now, we have about 20 subs, and we're hoping to increase that enough so that we can get a good poll going, and we really want to cater our content to what people want to see and hear and talk about. So please don't be afraid to speak up. We want to work with you, talk with you, and engage with you.
Yes, and learn with you and all the good fun stuff. So be
awesome. Yes. All right. Well, until next time, take care.
Bye.